Okay, thank you very much, Rodolfo, for the introduction. Buenas tardes, nice meeting you here. My name is Akif Ekin. I'm the owner and founder of Ekin Technology, which has been founded in 1998. It's going to be 25 years next year. And I just want to explain to you in a few words, or a few minutes. I have exactly 6 minutes and 59 seconds to explain what qualifies me to sit here. I do come from the industry side and technology side, and I want to explain how we came to AI and how the journey was till today. So when I started the business in 1998, we started as a video company. It sounds very basic, and I think everything in life which has value is basic. So when you know or when you want to confirm something, you use your eyes. So you open the door and say, let me see what's going on. So video is the base, as per our philosophy, of everything. So we started with video. At this time, video was analog. So some people in the room maybe don't have any idea what analog is. Analog means there are some signals which you don't understand, and then it was just, yeah. So we made the transition from analog to IP video. At this time, we had been one of the first companies shifting from analog to IP. IP means we were converting the analog signals in TCP/IP so you can have it in the network. And now you may guess my age, but at this time there was always discussion. So there was a discussion, why do I need IP in video? Now, today nobody asks why. It's just common, you have to use IP. IP means network. At this time we were using encoders, and that's how we started business. So I was working with a Japanese company which unfortunately no longer exists. It was Sanyo. We were purchasing their cameras, and we were producing and developing encoders. So I was using, we were close to the customers, and there was a need to transform the analog signals to TCP/IP, not for having fun, but to serve it in a network. So we were, and it's funny and interesting, the topology didn't change in the last 20 years. It's still the same. So we're still having IP signals. I'm recording them somewhere and send it to the center. It's the same relation. I'll explain it again in the end why I believe it's still the same but a little bit different. At this time, okay, the video resolution was full D1. It sounds very exciting. Full D1, there was a VCD and a DVD. DVD was 720 times, I think 500 something. It's 0.3 megapixels. That was the life of video at this time. And some of them were using only 1/4 of 0.3 megapixels, 0.1 megapixels. So it's ridiculous. And now the number of information has increased, the number of cameras has increased. In 2004, we started using the video signals, we analyzed them, and we use them for face recognition and number plate recognition. It's very rudimentary, it was working in certain countries, but when you have different plates, different countries, different colors, different symbols, we got stuck. I remember one customer, I won't tell his name, he was complaining about our solution for more than two years because we couldn't find a solution for the transit plates coming, I think, from Iran or something. It doesn't matter. Actually, the analog algorithms were stuck. So we had a software team, and it was not easy to convince them to shift to AI. So we started to shift from analog, or let's say from algorithms, to AI software development in 2012. Unfortunately, we couldn't convince our software team, existing software team, to move from classical algorithms to AI because they tried to convince me why this doesn't make sense. And now it's unfortunately they work somewhere else. They don't work at Ekin anymore, but it's not easy to make some changes. So now all our solutions are AI based. Means We don't suffer anymore in number plate recognition if you have several countries. Look at the US, there are 50 states. All do look different. There's in Florida, you have some oranges on the background. It may look good, but it's horrible for us. And there are many, many other applications like car brand, car recognition. So for example, if we look at vehicles, and I said it's all video-based, now we know it's a BMW 3 Series 2016 or younger. There's lots of information, and as a philosophy, we know quite well how big data works. We know how connected information works because we used to do smart cities, and that's where I'm coming from safe cities. And we did more than 30 safe cities, whereas I think 5 of them had a population or still have a population of more than 1 million. That means we know how connected data works, what the customer needs, and we made a transition from safe city to smart city. And we were always convinced, I'm still convinced, that only developing software doesn't give you the full solution. So only developing AI without anybody doesn't survive. So we are developing software, AI-based. We are developing electronics, and we're developing also products. The products are the avatars. It's the body for the AI to be in the city. And I believe that's, okay, we'll have it maybe later in the discussion, so how AI will have an impact on our life, but that's the strategy and philosophy we're working on. And I know today's subject is AI, but also smart city. And to close my speech, while we design software based on AI, while we develop products, I'm an aeronautical engineer, but I love design, so I used to design when I was a student. All our products are designed very well. I'm not saying it for advertising, but if you do something in a city, it needs to look nice. And again, it shaped me when I was doing video surveillance. I've seen so many nice buildings where the architectures spent millions of hours. The building was finished, and they said, okay, I need security. And then they're coming like terrorists, installing some cameras, destroying everything. And they said, oh, you have to do it because it's the rule XY. But that's not how life works. So it has to be designed from the sketch. And that's actually how I believe a smart city should be designed too. Thank you very much.